Kayla Cole has finally responded to all this back and forth with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, and to the women who look like her that were mad that Travis Kelce, as they say, downgraded from Kayla Cole to Taylor Swift. And let me just say this. I don't get it mad like Dr. Umar that people find love between races. But like Dr. Umar, I do see the value in finding love within our own. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get rejected by black women and you like, I don't date black women no more because they rejected me, which isn't what Terrell Owens did. But if that happens, I still want us to dig deeper and give black women another chance and not just like discard them. But this is what Travis Kelce did as he tried to market outside of his own, and now he's returned to it. And this is what Kayla Cole has to say about that.
Hey guys, Kayla here. It's always been really important for me to use my platform not to create division, but to elevate and unite women, Black women specifically. So I prepared a letter and would like to share it with you today. Dear Black girl, they may call you a traitor for falling in love. You'll hope the ones closest will protect you, but you will quickly find out that people don't protect what they don't value.
Already it seems like she's throwing shots at black men. The people closest to you don't protect and value. Those buzzwords. But let's keep listening.
They'll say you're too much, too provocative, too boisterous, too outspoken. And in the same breath, tell you that you're not enough, not successful enough, not wholesome enough, maybe not even intelligent enough. They'll say you deserve the backlash and embarrassment. Because of your blackness, you should have known better. They'll even try to tie your value to your net worth. But Black girl, please remember your value lies elsewhere. Your value is deep within your heart, the way you love, the way you give. Your value is in your resilience, your willingness to forgive, the way you protect what means most to you, even if it hurts you along the way, and the way you stand up for what means most to you, even though they may not ever do the same. But Black girl, respectfully, let me stop you there because you don't have to participate in this tumultuous, often one-sided journey. Preserve your heart. Even when they try to quantify your character and test your boundaries, you do not have to engage. You do not have to respond because there is power in your silence. And you can use that same power to silence the noise and the self-doubt. Silence the voices within that want you to give in to this demoralizing and antiquated narrative. Tap into that power. Because I know, girl, the rage of the world is loud. But Black girl, your God is louder. And your tribe is stronger. Your blood runs deeper and is filled with strength. And when you finally find the strength to speak your truth, it is your voice that will help heal. Because Black girl, let me tell you, you're not in this alone. And even though sometimes I too ask, why me? I'm reminded that this isn't just about me. This isn't just my story, a singular experience. My truth, trauma, and vulnerability is a relatable part of the human experience. I know I'm not alone, and I want to make sure that you know you aren't either. On days where I feel most inadequate, I have to remind myself that I am, have been, and will always be more than enough. Look, we love, we hurt, we heal, but always remember that your story is yours to tell. And you never know whose life it may touch because there is so much power in community and connection. So, dear Black girl, when the world gets dark and times get hard, when you feel like your back is against the wall and your hands are tied like nobody knows or understands what it takes to be you, remember that you are a part of something way bigger. This is only a small chapter in your story. And if you need help, there are resources like therapy, prayer, and community to help you make it through. But most importantly, I want you to remember that you are loved, you are valued, you are allowed to take up space, you deserve protection, and your feelings, they matter too. Solely because you're a Black girl. Sincerely, a Black girl.
Listen, man, I get the whole let's build our black women up, right? And let's help them get through hard times and let's not be attacking them. But listen, you putting so much sauce on this right now. You had a relationship with one man, Travis Kelce, a white man. It didn't work out. He's now started dating a woman of his own race that is doing very well. And now you've gone to the lengths of drawing up this whole speech because of that. Because y'all had a public relationship that didn't work out and people weighed in on. Now you doing all this trying to like intellectualize and hype up all the black women. Come on, man. This just made me tired while I was listening to it. Let's go to some of the comments that yeajimstacie put in the video, man. Because some black women were tired of this too, as you were saying it.
So this lady right here says the video Kayla Nicole shared was so vulnerable. I hate that black women have to go through so much trauma for living. Praying for her mental. Homie says, is this the swirler state of the union? That's funny. This person puts when Kayla Nicole said they don't protect what they don't value. I thought that was so very profound. This woman says you get dumped by one white man and then turn into Maya Angelou. Please.
Yo, the Maya Angelou comment, I'm telling you. Because this, I mean, she couldn't have put that no better. And that was a black woman.
This lady says, oh, some of you are an interesting bunch. That letter from Kayla Cole is beautiful. I don't know how that can be twisted into negativity. Sheesh. Miss Paris comments Kayla Cole did what most black women do at the failed relationships with the others. They see that men are still men and somehow try to demean black men who only want black women for their choice. The whole I'm only for black women and girls is so tired.
This was also a black woman speaking, and she put this very perfectly as well. Because it's like, yo, how did you turn a failed relationship with Travis Kelce into an attack on us? Like, because right off the rip, it seemed like she was throwing shots at black men. Like, what? You mad at us somehow. And you could tell it was shots at us because she like, oh, I'm here to uplift, especially black women. And then she immediately goes in to say, oh, you think the people closest to you are going to protect you, but they don't value what they don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we doing, man? Come on. How did that turn that? You went over there tiptoeing and doing that with him. How did that turn into a shot to us? We still love black women. We love you, Kayla, whatever. But are you now mad at black men and hyping up black women to do the same? Because your relationship didn't work out. We had nothing to do with that. Like you would think that the logic... Listen, how many times have we heard like black women be like, oh, black men are trash, so we gonna date white men? Or heard black men say the same. Black women are trash. I'm gonna date white women. Which is a sentiment that I don't agree with. And so in this case, you would think that Kayla would be mad at white men because she dated one and it didn't work. But somehow she has turned that into, let's be mad at black men again. What? How does that work?
This lady puts Kayla Nicole just zoned me. Wish she would have maintained her silence because F them. You've been done with Travis. So whatever, either address the issue at hand or diss me and you'll never hear a reply for it. But the cover up of playing the we as black women role was not genuine at all. Bro puts that Kayla Nicole video is one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen, and I ain't never heard that woman speak, but she's suddenly a motivational speaker because Kelce went home to play in the snow. Swirlers are truly embarrassing.
And that last comment got cut off, but it says, don't make this about race. You dated a white man, and I'm sure he dated white women before coming over to our side. We as black women didn't need this letter. And just like the comment of the guy that said before, this is embarrassing. The swirlers are getting embarrassed. Why are you becoming a motivational speaker because Travis Kelce went to date women of his own race? Like, it is what it is. Your relationship didn't work. That's fine. Like, relationships break down. They don't always work. Move on. Like, and stop getting all these black women riled up to be like they're not being protected and they're somehow being attacked by black men because your relationship simply didn't work. It was no foul play here. It was no craziness. It was nothing. It just didn't work. Stop trying to conflate that and turn into Maya Angelou, as the young lady said, and blame black men in the process of it. You understand what I'm saying? Because we still got love for our black women. Like, I know some of us is funny acting, but it's not all of us, okay? We critique y'all, yeah, cool. But I do so out of love, because I love y'all. Let me reiterate, I love y'all. So let's cut it, man. But this your boy P Camp. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.